What's up? Simple gaming, as the title suggests. Back again. Where are you? Desktop. That's weird. So just redo that. Nicely proportioned as always. Okay, there we go. So yeah, day 11 of Heroes of the Storm AI series. Whatever you want to call it. That's what we've dubbed it. I have the schedule done for today and for tomorrow. Because again, needed to make sure that the games were all flipped. No one was gonna be all messed up. So we're good. Day 11, actually not the, probably actually the least exciting day, but we could have a lot of upsets. Who knows? It's let's just call it upset day, potential upset day. So yeah, we will begin with the good animals versus the humans, and we'll have to roll our map here, but good animals right here, and the humans. Diablo, good animals of Warcraft. Let's get into it. All right. Yesterday we had Praxis holdout, which was 5. Today we roll an 11 out of the 16 maps. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Sky Temple. This should be entertaining. Let me just throw that on the schedule here real quick. Alright, good animals versus humans. Here we go. Lily first. Or the good animals. Brightwing. Chen. Lunara. And Euro. Against Nazebo. Sonia. Vala. Johanna. And Karzan. Alright. I'm going to try to get through this again as quick as possible, since we actually did start pretty much on time this day. Pretty much the only day I think we have. But still, streams tend to be long, so Sky Temple may be a pretty long one, 3-laner, big map. Though the temples will help pushing. I guess this is a World of Warcraft map. Never played a whole lot of World of Warcraft. If I ever actually found myself with some time, trying to consider how kid-friendly any of these games are, and not looking so great for most of them, to be honest. Hearthstone, maybe. Hearthstone probably has the best chance. Heroes would have, but they have a lot of and we're getting more scantily clad skins. I would say are getting more, but one of our viewer friends a couple days ago informed us that they don't support Heroes of the Storm anymore, Blizzard that is. So they haven't been making any new heroes, and I don't know how. I don't know when the last skins came out, so they might be done with everything. I don't know. But either way, that's just why I say it was. Johanna, pretty cool. Vala, another. I really like that elf skin, but it's not Christmas. It's Good Friday, just before Easter. So almost not the opposite, but quite different for sure. Lunara's skin's pretty interesting. I like the color scheme. Tarzan. Oh, Johanna, first blood. Oh, okay. Sonya. Looking at the Euro underneath the tower. Maybe not so smart just yet. Decent Sonya skin. Johanna might get this win. Vala would have gotten it probably. If it was Christmas, for sure. What did Johanna? Euro 10 trying to fend off Johanna and Karzim. Johanna's back now. Sonya's just chained herself in. Spin in to try to win. Taking a lot of damage in the process, and she will fall. Legally auto attack. It's like, are these up already? They are, aren't they? No, that's they'll glow, I think, when they do come up. Why is the third one not showing though on the map, the mini map that is? Is it because it's not coming up soon? Only these top two are. That's probably what it is. Sorry. Oh, whoa! Don't know what just happened to the. Not sure what that is about. Is it just me, or is everything like? Wait a second. Oh, it's 8 o'clock now. I think that's. I'm sorry if that showed up on stream. Usually, it's not such a drastic change. It's supposed to be, one of those fading into dimmer screen or whatever it does whenever it hits 8 in the morning. I would assume a brighter screen, but that looks a lot dimmer. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Oh, Vala pops Brightwing. Yeah, it looks like they're going to secure this middle temple. Earl taking a lot of Nazebo damage, and is not going to stay. Lily's full health though. Can heal those guys up. Vala and Nazebo sticking with this temple. Sonya might stay around here too. Chen sort of low. Hero and Lily try to fight. Sonya's still here. Tarzan, that is, now here, making sure they remain with the hero advantage. This temple being bought 1v1 here, but it looks like Johanna's going to be able to take it at this point in the match. Lunara's damage not quite there yet, and Vala able to eliminate Earl with the help of her friends. Nazebo now looks like he'll maybe just hold this by himself. Wow, oh, what a good job they did on the objectives. And let me just say, yeah, because we've had a lot of terrible objectives being held by the bots in some of these maps. But it's like when you play the bots, it doesn't seem like that ever happens. If you play the Elite AI, they don't seem like they do that. This map, they've done a much better job and just hit it, like immediately basically getting those objectives. So this could be a relatively fast match because of the temple push. Temple push that went hugely in favor of the humans, even if good animals have the advantage in level or XP at least right now, just barely, and that would be mostly just because they were pushing, I suppose, while those temples were being get. Nice damage to the old lady. Sonya as well. They don't want to fight that. Sonya certainly does. Lily gonna tap. Earl has to back, I believe. Yep. Jen trying to push bottom still. Must have done some damage to Nazebo. He's backed off. Sonya taking that over the humans though, and pushed right back in favor of them. Johanna pushed into the top fort, which is about half health, mid fort, about half health, both of those for the good animals, and in favor of the humans because of those temples. Cards and Sonya can push mid in again. Not really getting crazy push going, but something. Next temple coming up, just the bottom one, 15 seconds. So this time should have a bigger team fight, perhaps. Nice idea for the siege camp. The good animals there. Bruiser, however, coming out for the the humans, so that will be also interesting. Chen's gonna maybe stay up there. Farzam and Sonya fighting the Euro, Brightwing and Lily. Farzam, nice dash to get out of there. Sonya again doesn't really care. She'll just fight anybody all the time. Everyone, let's go. Paula's here now, so she has some backup DPS. Nice. Paula getting dragged in or dashed in. I guess she must have dashed in and then ran away. Ends up getting the Brightwing eventually. Oh man, Lunara coming in with the damage on the side of the good animals, and Paula and Nazebo and Sonya. That is a triple kill. Oh no, Farzam heals both of them and they just barely survive. Now he is gonna have to leave. Gonna have to wait for this. Wait for his allies who are probably not gonna be able to come back. Lily leaves, leaving Lunara by herself, so it's a 1v1 Lunara and Farzam. You'd think in favor of Lunara. We'll see how it goes. Nazebo almost here. Neither of them on this temple. There's still half of it left, over half because of the final shots. Nazebo is gonna just come on over and grab it. Sonya following him up. She's gonna certainly go in. Lunara kind of lucky that the Nazebo wall was there. And it should, I believe, go to the rest of it. Oh my goodness, no. Lunara, Lily, Brightwing, Lunara with her double heals. And I think a lot of minion attacks too. Didn't help. Nice job from the animals here. They're going to secure the last shots as well. And that was almost the entire bottom fort. Bottom outer fort, that is. Vala backing off in mid now. Brightwing is going to give Lunara a bit of heals. A lot of heals. Lily's here now too. Farzam, not ready for that. 1v3 there. He falls and oh man. They were not ready for the Vala and Sonya damage, and their heals, Lily and Brightwing, both eliminated. But hey, the good animals gave themselves kind of a chance here so far. Okay, Chen Alt coming out, not doing a whole lot of anything in that situation. Can be useful. Lunara is going to be safe again, but right when here, Lily coming in with her ult, that was completely useless. Wow. Zebo pushing top really hard. Really good push bottom here by the humans too. Again, if they can do it, they can almost nice. They can almost tie things up here. Siege camp with humans going bottom lane. We got mid and bottom temples coming up in about 10 seconds. Great. Having a siege camp pushing right between that. It looks like Gazebo's alt not really doing a whole lot of anything there. Wow, they gave up crazy. What's happening here? Johanna, now Sonya have bottom one. Top remains now still in hands of the good animals. Tarzan and Nazebo are real low, or Vala that is. Vala healed a bit. Tarzan kind of has to leave. Board goes down in mid from this temple. Oh, there's one going down. Sonya takes out Lunara. Mid fort falls now. But good animal is able to get enough on that temple. Chen now backs off because of that. But too late. And yeah, humans finish off the midpoint. Wow, that was really good for the humans. Garzum is now down here getting most of this temple by himself. Which he can do. Pretty cool Garzum skin too, but Johanna still wins out, I think. Garzum and Lily heal fight. Fall is here now. Uh-oh. Wow. Wrecked. Right wing is now going to die. I don't know what that was all about. Luckily, he does not die. But tons of damage there. Taking down all just the mid and the bot fort walls, inner fort walls. So yeah, really quite the advantage right now for the humans, but the good animals, I guess, aren't completely out of it. They're all trying to fight off Vala, Karzim, and the bottom wave. I'm slowing down a bit here now after the temples. Good animals doing a decent job defending what they got right now. Vala a bit low. Ooh, gets caught by Lunara. That was a good pick. Ziva now roaming down to Sonya, who's fighting Chen and Lunara. Ooh, Sonya will take her on by herself, or with Chen there, I guess. Maybe, probably with Brightwing there too, if Naziva stays. Oh, now Lunara is really pushing her luck. Is that her other her ult's normally the like prancing around thing, isn't it? Like jumping over top of people. Pretty sure it is. Which means that she took the other ult, I guess. Which is that weird line thing that I don't recognize. That's unfortunate. And top lane, big push top lane. Not to mention the nice defense and hold of this bottom temple. Humans maybe getting the whole thing. And that's going to be 1 fort. That's going to be 2 forts. Maybe. Maybe not. Oof. Never mind. 1 for now. Or the good animals, Lily and Brightwing by themselves. I don't think they're really going to be able to do that. Karzim is tanking temple minions though too, so that helps. Oh, but he's just gonna back off, and now all in this Evo should be able to do enough damage to them. Yep. Nope. Still the last shots, basically all that's left. The last shots of the temple, here we go, and the humans will get it. Sonya also eliminates Lily, and misses the chain to Brightwing, so he might live, maybe. Yep, I guess he will. Girl and Sonya though continue to fight here. Chen and Cars are not looking great. Oof. Euro looking even worse. Johanna chasing Lunara, Brightwing not following. He doesn't have much mana anyway. Nothing happens there. Guess there's really not a whole lot to worry about. Just Johanna and Lunara. Should worry about the Naziva though. Ooh. Ouch. And Sonya standing right there. That is a dead Lunara. That might be, nope. Brightwing is okay for now. The team's core is under attack, not quite yet. Sonya is in the core. Chen alting, Nazeebo alting. Chen not doing much with his. Nazeebo doing decent damage to Brightwing. Lily healing up Chen, but Brightwing ran away. He's going to be safe at least. Karzim dropping pretty low, but he'll probably stay alright too. Nazeebo ult running out finally. Johanna is coming down in her ult, stunning up the threesome that was here. Lily, Euro, and Chen. All safe again. Brightwing here with more heals. They're still all alive, everybody really. 20 not out yet for the good animals, but it looks like they'll get it. But Nazeebo, Sonya for the humans ready for these temples immediately. They shouldn't have any problems with those. As they blast away at 4. Good game. Good animals didn't do completely horribly. They had some bright spots, I guess, but not quite enough. And they remain up winless. Let's see. I'm going to give it to Sonya. Definitely. Alright. Humans win. Again, this is just a inter-conference matchup, so only the total record is affected. but still, it's something. Alright, next Bad Animals versus the Dominion. Bad Animals actually have a win, but of course, it's against the Good Animals. Bad Animals there, Dominion here. Let's do it. ETC, Murky, Alex Straza, Deathwing Hogger. Apparently the last hero ever made. Rainer, Nova. That is unfortunate, but I can see how they would lose money with the game, since I'm sure everyone who plays doesn't really spend anything on it, because you don't have to get a lot of good cool stuff. You can spend like a couple bucks if you really want something, but other than that, you're not really making money off the game. I guess they just thought they were good enough that it would be alright. I don't know. I don't know how they really expected to make money, but it is super unfortunate because it's an awesome game. I do think they did a good job with a lot of the skins. Some of them could be a little less revealing, sure, but there are a lot of nice ones. And I would say that it's, I'd probably, if anything, wait till kids are teenagers to play it for sure, if anything. But at the same time, the kids really need technology of any sort. They do if you're lazy, I guess. There's a lot of good skins here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know who to. I don't know. This is going to be one of those close ones again here. We can. Nova's is decent, but yeah, most of the. Yeah, we can say pretty much just looking at the Bad Animals here for a skin win. Nova coming close to first blood. A little bit of a meetup happening there. Jungle and Bad Animals. Oh, Alex Straza, you better watch out. Alex Straza has died. Whoa, whoa, what? Whoa. Blaze kills Murky. Deathwing. I like the colors on the Deathwing. Hogger staying in here. Morales backed off. Just Hogger and Rainer right now, but that's Rainer's tough. Wanders around shooting you in the face. Can't get to him. Especially the bots when they're like, should I go in? Ooh, no, shot me in the face, I'm gonna back off. Wait, maybe I should go in. Ooh, no, shot me in the face again, I'm gonna back off. Alex Straza taking tons of damage. Lieutenant Morales pushed into the tower by ETC, and that's a kill. Nice. Only, oh wait, no, never mind. Murky's not counted. Ooh, nice, wow. Deathwing killing Sergeant Hammer. I don't know what Hammer was thinking of. Murky goes down again. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal if he's the only one dying on your team. Nova and Morales pushing the mid for the Dominion. Blaze was pushing top. Murky was up there for the Bad Animals when he's not dead. ETC successfully holding the bottom now. Nice Ooh, nice siege camp, early siege camp coming out for the bad animals. They are trying this bruiser, the Dominion, that is. Yeah, Hammer just needs a bit of help. Should be fine. Now the entire team shows up. Decent Deathwing going up to get the top temple, coming up in 6 seconds. We've got a 3v3 here for the middle. Alexstrasza, Augur, and Murphy taking on Morales, Nova, Hammer, and Blaze is here now. ETC also shows up. Blaze ran past the fight. He's now coming back, I think. Yeah, there he is. Tons of damage from the dragons here. Double dragon action. Low health bars. Oh, all the Dominion. Right. Augur's up now, getting the top temple. And tons of structure damage right now. On the side, coming out on the side of the Dominion in favor of the bad animals. It would be insane. But any of these upsets would be crazy today. Because there's just a lot of matches with, I think, big gaps. I don't know how else to put it. The enemies' records are not close together. That's a double kill for Nova against both the dragon ladies. Meaning the Dominion will probably finish off, yes. They'll finish off this tower, this temple. Raynor will also go up to the one that has about 3/4, that is, remaining. But then he backs off. And no one's usually interested. Not a bad idea to clear that camp, but should also probably go stand on the temple. Somebody. Alexstrasza and Murphy are the ones to do so against Nova, Morales, and Raynor. This is not going to go their way. Unless Murphy can avoid a lot of damage. Here's ETC and Deathwing finally. Deathwing, I'm not sure if that roar actually caught anybody. That was a decent ult though, wow. She smashed herself into this to stop herself. And that's a ton of damage on everybody. These dragons just cleaning everything up, and that is gonna probably be a lot of tower. A lot of this temple going to the bad animals, probably. Would sure like to, I imagine, finish both of those guys head to back. Blaze is the other one here to try to contest. This should really even things out here. Blaze, gotta be careful with that murky fella. Dude, taking a lot of damage. Wow. He was not doing any. Deathwing is low though. Nobody on the temple anymore. Oh, it is gone. Okay, so they did finish. Pretty good. On the side of the bad animals, I think they have slight advantage. They also have the slight XP advantage currently. Very slight. Deathwing jumps down on Blaze's head top lane and then runs back down to mid, looks like. ETC continues to push bottom lane by himself. Successfully. With Murphy's here now, maybe they're going to switch. They make a little switch. Nova kills Deathwing because she was hanging out with pretty low health. Ooh, ETC Alexstrasza and Augur fighting Morales. Nova, Hammer, Raynor's here now. They should be careful. Hammer and Raynor split off. Alexstrasza, ooh, nice stun from Augur there. Oh, nice push backward, back the other way, in Raynor's favor. For Raynor, in favor of the Dominion. Thought maybe saving Nova for a second, but Augur comes back and takes her out. And Deathwing Blaze. Top lane again, Blaze taking tons of damage from the tower, but he's still fine. And just bottom temple coming up this time. Whoa! Augur kills Raynor under tower almost, under fort that is, and Augur and Alexstrasza pushing nicely in this mid. Alexstrasza should probably back off now though that Augur did. She's not. Siege camp coming out. Alexstrasza finally does back off. Morales and Nova down here on the only temple, so that's good on them. Murky was down here, but of course he's not going to do a whole lot against those two. Alexstrasza low health already. Deathwing another nice ult on top of this temple. Tons of damage on Morales. She's going to go down. Murky's still alive. Alexstrasza laying down some decent heals this time, only because they just happen to be in the right place. Nova also falls. That is going to be almost a full tower, pretty much, for the bad animals again. Marainer's not going to be able to do anything here. ETC fending him off nicely. Murky jump on that fight now. Nope. Alexstrasza's here. Blaze, we can see a 2v3. Nope. Have a little dance going on though in the bottom lane here. Defense is going to be necessary for the Dominion. Oh. Nova just needs to hit Murky a couple times with those snipes and he's dead. Alexstrasza is here though, so could heal him up, but he ran off. Our Dragon combo. Deathwing, good damage to Morales. Alexstrasza as well. She's safe for now. Nova is probably not. If that with Deathwing finishes that off. Alexstrasza may be looking for Morales, doesn't find her, not going to find her. Come back and find a Rainer who has a Banshee that is now attacking Alexstrasza, is now running away and dying, and is now dead. Nope. Nope. Alright. Blaze coming up to try to stop Hogger from taking out their last outer fort. Probably not gonna happen, at least for too long. Deathwing Alexstrasza Murky once more pushing this bottom lane in. Nova and Hammer holding mid from pushing in completely. Nova, nice. Nice ult on Deathwing, pitching her out, low health. 20 seconds for the temple. Deathwing will miss a bit of that, but it is Deathwing anyway. Just fly on top of everyone's heads. Everybody making their way up. Augur in some trouble, ETC's nice stun there. Nova getting the bottom one for free, the rest of the Dominion winning this fight in mid. The turns have tabled. Murky just barely avoiding that enemy monster guy. Nova letting, oh man, I was gonna say Nova for some reason letting him get that, but just killed him, so that doesn't matter. He's back, but Blaze is here now, and Blaze will probably not let Murky do whatever. Rainer able to take out Alexstrasza up in this continual fight. Augur can't engage. The bad animals are all split apart right now. Really nothing they're going to be doing unless Blaze again gives this up. Nope. Augur still trying up mid, but that's not going to work. Takes a lot of damage from the Banshee and Rainer. Nova, that's a decent DPS combo there. Morales able to resecure the bottom for the for the Dominion as well for the last shots, which to almost break down the gate of the bottom inner wall. Nearly, well, they definitely evened everything up. Very even. The good animal, the bad animals, that is, just a little more structure damage, or I guess I should say maybe the same structure damage, just a little more consolidated in bottom lane, which is why the whole thing's down. Siege camp for Dominion, getting their own. Alexstrasza fighting Blaze. somehow. Both of them attacking back and forth that siege camp. And now they back. Now Blaze backs. Alexstrasza runs around through the lanes. Bruiser camp. Bad animals, nice call. Gonna have to go handle that with Dominion. Oh, a nice ult again. Oh, didn't really catch much of this lane. Split the team up though. Morales down here with ETC and Alexstrasza. Deathwing can easily and roam down and take her out. Nope. Nova kills Augur up here. They're both around this mid temple, the only temple coming up this time. Deathwing and Murky are here now. Nice damage to Nova. In return, Raynor maybe just going to take out Murky real quick. Nope. Doesn't happen. And now dealing with the Deathwing. Banshee though. Still fighting Deathwing. Sergeant Hammer now posted up, not quite able to kill Murky though. But she and Raynor might be enough for Deathwing and Morales here now to make sure they survive. Deathwing, oh my goodness, that was not a good idea. The Banshee just taken out. Deathwing. The minion gonna secure for now this temple. Alexstrasza falls as well. It's 2 down for the bad animals right now. Augur and ETC both pretty much just coming off a base. Murky by himself roaming around because he can't do anything. He's Murky. And this is going to be the rest of the temple, the full temple for the Dominion. Oh. You must pay heed to the magic. The magic. ETC not quite able to bring down Nova, but they have bigger things to worry about. They've now lost the advantage that they have held most of the map. All they need to do is win some temple fights though. In fact, that is all they need to do, and they could be right on the doorstep of victory against a decent team. Team we just cannot be too sure about, I guess, huh? Some interesting wins, some interesting losses for them. Dominion, that is. Bad animals, again, only have 1 win, and that's against the good animals who are winless. Nova ulting down the Augur. Alexstrasza now finding herself in a predicament. She will be safe because Nova does not have her ult anymore. Nova's going to go for it because Alexstrasza stays, but Nova's super low. Alexstrasza and Deathwing. Eliminate her. Blaze now stuck with 2 dragons chomping on him. He's down to half health, but he's alright. Unknowingly runs past Murky, gonna fight right next to it. Still not find it. 2 temples now coming up. That is mid and bottom. Dragon and dog. Alexstrasza kills Lieutenant Morales. Now that is how you make a little bit of a comeback. ETC taking the bottom temple here. Oh boy. 3 of the Dominion though, trying to come take mid back. Alexstrasza and Murky, can they hold it long enough for Deathwing to show up? There's a lot of AoE damage in there. Deathwing, again with beautiful ult, right on top of the temple. Easy way to secure it, at least for a time, but it didn't actually do any damage like it did the other times. It just zoned everybody off the temple. Might just be what they need though. And how about that Augur coming in at the end? Hammer and Blaze fall. However, we still got some siege. In fact, we have a bruiser camp. Well, we did. Now we just have siege pushing in top. Augur to clear that. These these temples will be both finished at the same time by the good animals. Bad animals, that is. And they have just taken lead back. Interesting. Still very, very close to not having anything, but they do have the advantage in lanes. What a move there by Murky, stealing that camp, sending it straight into the core bottom lane. And also, Deathwing was killed. So that's a little unfortunate for them, but right now they don't have to worry, because everything's in their advantage currently. There is one temple coming up next time that's not in their advantage based on other previous just singular temples. Oh, but ETC with the second siege camp now coming in bottom, and that is going to be annoying. Oh, Hogger running from Raynor and Morales. Oh, Nova kills Murky, just Murky. She's taken a lot of damage in the process from ETC and Alexstrasza, who are safe currently, but Blaze is a tanky tank right now. Blaze and ETC, it's funny watching them fight each other with ETC wearing that skin. This is crazy tank and healer fight. 2v2. But the tank of the bad animals ran off. Alexstrasza ults. She's gonna. Oh my goodness! What an ult from ETC. Alexstrasza dragon form, just fireball and everything. Murky comes in for some help and a kill. And look at this. If it wasn't for this wave, that siege would all be on the core right now. The temple is in favor of the Dominion right now, but Deathwing is dealing with that. ETC is really slow dealing with this, but that is going to be so much damage so fast. Raynor gets Deathwing. Hammer wants to clear the waves. Shield down 90% now. ETC tanking that for no reason. Still have some siege up. 3 siege, that is. ETC, what are you doing? 50%. Hammer now coming back to try to help. Blaze is here. Are they going to make it in time? And you wave up. 25%. 21%. 18%. That is going to be it for now. Oh, wow, that was close. But now the temple is just going to wreck core, and that's game. Blap. No? Oh, they already got the blap. Oh, never mind, it hit this. Wow, lucky. Kind of. Dominion about to lose to the bad animals and give the bad animals their first win against somebody other than the good animals. And they're really going to start losing that second place spot in the division, or I should say the third place spot in the conference, and they're going to start losing the chance to come back against the Zerg in the division. I think they've split now 1-1. They do have one more match to play together, to play against each other, the Zerg and Dominion, that is. Oh my goodness, Alexstrasza aggroing the boss with no health. She's alive though, she's okay. Morales clearing out bottom. Nova, Blaze. Nova clearing out mid, Blaze just running around. The boss is happening now though. This is a great move. Luckily for them, they still have a little bit of fort health left in that top lane, but they will need to clear that. Raynor's up there for now. Oh my goodness. Is she going to come in with an ult? Augur's found him. Oh my goodness, the boss should fall. Augur got a double kill. Oh my goodness. Dominion just threw. That was a good idea to go for the boss, but they threw it. The bad animals sniffed it out. and they just barely killed the boss. They didn't. They know it though, right? There they are. There's the boss. Bruiser pushing in top, boss pushing in bottom. They don't need anything else. This temple won't be enough for the Dominion if they get the whole thing to take out bad animals, and this is game. Whoa, Rainer will kill Alexstrasza at the end though, just for a little bit of revenge, or get some anger out, a little bit of frustration. And we're gonna chase the boss into the base to no avail. There's nothing she can do except die. In that is victory with the bad animals. And we have one upset today so far. One upset at Sky Temple. Oh, Hogger did awesome. ETC did good. Everyone did really well. Alexstrasza actually didn't suck. Alexstrasza had the most hero damage. That's crazy. Hogger was close. Hogger was very close. I'll give it to him. Hogger. I mean, he made most of those team fights happen. Most of those successful team fights successful. Him and Deathwing, and of course Alexstrasza's heals. Alright, moving right along. 2 matches now in Bad Animals taking this one. Wow. The Dominion. We're only 1 game behind the Zerg still. And now, perhaps 2, perhaps not. But with the villains struggling a little bit, the Bad Animals are certainly happy. They'll be looking for the Alliance to start struggling too. However, the Alliance has the demons today. And the villains have the Zerg, so who knows? Who knows? Oops, I'm just so used to doing that. Sorry, Bad Animals. We will still be behind a Protoss, even if they're both 2 and 9. And even with the big L. Alright, Protoss versus Horde now. Speaking of Protoss. That is Tassadar. Probius. Have they had any wins with this comp? I guess they only have 1 win, right? No, they have 2. So they've won with this and the other comp, I think. But I feel like this one's better than having Zeratul, and I just don't know what Zeratul offers to this team. But I can see how Phoenix and Probius help both with having range, more range. They already have Arcanus and Alarak. And then we have Gazlo, and the Horde not looking to change anybody out, being the 2nd place team overall. Rhaegar, Brawl, Rexar, and Gul'dan. Let's go. I was going to look at something. Oh yeah, Dominion and Zerg. Zerg beat the Dominion. Dominion beat the Zerg the first time around. Zerg beat the Dominion this latest time they fought. They will have for 13, 14, 15 will be our final division matchup days. Quickly approaching. We are what, day 11, so we're almost 2/3 of the way through the season. That is the regular season, almost 2/3. Of course, stream today, stream tomorrow, no stream Sunday, and then we'll have one more week. First week, Easter week. And then playoffs will be the week after that. Probably it's just going to be 3 days long, I believe, to get through it. I believe it'll be 6. I mean, it'll have the potential of total having 6 games the first 2 days, 5 games the last day. But it could be less than that, depending on who wins. How fast Tassadar, oh my goodness, is the minion wave going to take him out? No, he is so lucky. Wow. Getting a little look at skins here. Yeah, I do like that Gazlo skin. Baghead. It's nothing amazingly amazing, or the Mecha Rhaegar is cool. That's a cool Artanis, but Mecha Rhaegar is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness, Alarak with the damage. Raw was not expecting it. That is First Blood, Protoss. These are probably the two that are going to be up for the skin win. Yeah. That's the last one I wanted to look at was Tassadar, who also is pretty cool. It's between Tassadar, Rhaegar, and Alarak. Tassadar dangerously low again. Not as low as last time, at least. Probius coming up to continue the top push. Alarak kills Rhaegar now. That's 2 kills for him to start things off. Tassadar still low. Needs to just back. Artanis is backing. Phoenix needs to back off just to be safe. And with Thrall and Gazlo here, continue to defend the lane. Just misses the root. Thrall takes decent damage from the minions and maybe a structure shot, I don't know. Phoenix roaming through, Gazlo finds him, but Alarak there to fend off any potential ganking. Rexar is really low, Artanis as well though. They'll both back off. Thrall drops to the danger zone. Tassadar gets stunned up by Gazlo, he's gonna escape. Everyone survives. Gazlo drops low from Phoenix coming through the lane. Wow, everyone has to back off pretty much. Phoenix and Rhaegar here, mid by themselves. Gul'dan just showed up. A couple hits on Phoenix, not anything crazy. 20 seconds for the first temple. Mid and top coming up. Probius has found Rhaegar and Gul'dan in the jungle on that mid temple. He almost dies. Rhaegar is low health though, so he's not going to stay. It's going to be Gul'dan and Rexar against Artanis and Tassadar now. Phoenix comes in, brawling Gazlo and Rhaegar. It's going to be a 4-man team, 4.5 for the Horde. And 4, though, for Protoss, as Tassadar and Phoenix pick up 2. No, Misha is one of those. Rhaegar is the other. Gul'dan takes out Tassadar. But Rexar backs off because he doesn't have much else to do. Thrall has to back. Rexar now with Misha back. Probius taking care of the middle. Alarak nearby. Probius and Gazlo fighting on the middle temple. Gazlo's drawn the aggro, thick with the monsters. Some of them at least. Temple going to no. Protoss remain on it. Alarak for the Protoss has the top temple. He's fighting Gul'dan. Oh no, that's dangerous. Gul'dan at the range is nice. Alarak escapes. Probius though comes up to help, so they continue to channel that temple and the middle temple. Tassadar kills Thrall that came to try to defend this middle temple. Wow. Now the Protoss have left the top one with half still. Have left the mid one. What are you guys? Wait a second. What are you doing? Okay, see again, we haven't seen this the first 2 matches. There was none of this kind of stuff happening. They were all just standing on the objective. till it was time. And now they just gave up the end to the Horde. Rexar kills Tassadar. Horde claims the big shots to Horse. Doesn't, luckily for Protoss, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Rhaegar is now dancing around the top one. Should just get it. Rexar is there too. Probius trying to defend it because now Protoss really late to rotate up to this final objective. Phoenix here now. More shield, he backs out. Backs back in. Doesn't have his teleport now. Half health, rooted up. He's going to be able to get out. Misha drops really low. Rexar loses Misha. Rhaegar is low. Tassadar is low. Probius is trying to pop Tassadar. Rexar is staying in there by himself to try to kill Tassadar. Doesn't happen. I mean, Probius was trying to kill Rhaegar. Didn't happen either. Probius did kill Rexar though. He was real greedy without Misha there. Now they're both gone. Rhaegar has to back off. He's way too low. That final temple, I just missed who got it actually.
You are stronger than I believed.
It looks like it went to. It looks like it went to the Horde maybe. Very end of it. But pretty even both ways. The XP remains even. Bottom pretty much unpushed. Either Gul'dan's back in there. Gazlo kills Tassadar. Not faring all that well. Tassadar, that is. Probius in some trouble now. Oh my goodness, Gazlo just barely misses him. Artanis dies to something. Somewhere. Gul'dan, nice damage on Phoenix. He'll just teleport away. Siege camp coming out for the Horde. Gazlo, another kill. Pushing in this top lane now. Onto the fort. Artanis back from death. So defend that. Probius kills Gul'dan in mid. Tassadar barely survives again. He's having some trouble this match. Another temple coming up. Probius down here already, but even further down here at the temple is Rexar with his faithful old pair. There's Thrall now. Phoenix, only one down here for Protoss. That was not good, teleporting himself into a scary spot. Luckily, the Horde does not jump on him. He's walled in there by Tassadar with Misha. Still alive though. Probius not able to do a whole lot here. Against basically the whole Horde. But Alarak shows up now. 10s for everybody, so alts are out. I think that was Alarak's ult there and he missed. He's now dead. Rhaegar gets the kill. Probius and Artanis fighting Rhaegar and Gazlo for this temple now. All comes in, makes it a 3v2. Except Rhaegar backed out. 2 kills for the Horde, 1 for Protoss. Not going to be enough for Protoss. Horde's going to take the rest of that temple, I'd imagine. Tassadar with some health comes in though. He and Rhaegar are going to fight. Wow, Tassadar is not doing well at all in this one. Rexar now is going to finish things off. Ooh, Alarak is back. Let's see if he can do any. Oh my goodness, just like pop that minion way up the map. Alarak, wait a sec, nope. Finished off, too late. Tried to get just the last bit. Couldn't do it. And that's all outer forts down for Protoss now. Gul'dan kills Phoenix. Top lane, I guess. Bruiser camp for the Horde, that's nice. It's an early one. Siege camp can be up in 10 seconds for them as it comes out on the side of Protoss. Guys, still dealing with that bottom siege. No, fight finally breaks out here. Rhaegar is going to be taken out by Phoenix. Tassidar's help. Super Tass. Artanis misses the pull on Thrall. That could have been crazy. Huge push. That is huge push by the board with the Bruiser camp. Gul'dan and Thrall easily, with Rexar easily taking out Tassadar again. Phoenix is not going to fare very well. No one will really with this push happening right now, I don't think. Take out the wall. The board taking control of this one now. Two temples coming up. Looks like they're gonna both go to the Horde, and this is gonna quickly finish off this match, I believe, here. Artanis and Alarak, I'm not sure what to do. Back and forth between them. Oh man, Gazlo had to back off, I guess. No, he didn't, but he did anyway. And they don't have this temple, so that's one thing. Tassadar kills Thrall. Can they take this mid temple? It would be a start. No. I don't know how they lost this fight, but they did. Now they're certainly not going to win it. Tassadar down. Artanis fighting Gul'dan down on the bottom one. I don't think that's going to go too well for Artanis. He's going to just run. Phoenix gets out of there before he gets wrecked. Alarak now in there. Ults, but doesn't quite do anything that time either with it. Same with Proteus. That temple goes to the Horde. This temple has just a bit left. Gul'dan trying to stop Artanis from running down there. Rexar is there now. Rexar will probably take Artanis. The whole Horde basically now down here. And they will easily finish off that temple as well.
And so the light fades from my temples.
Yep. Protoss is in trouble. Does not look like we're going to see an upset this time. But we got one. It's more than I was expecting. I would like to see another now at this point, though. And also, even if it was the bad animals getting their first win over somebody who isn't the good animals, the Dominion has been a very strange team. So, yes, it's an upset, but it's probably one of the ones that I would have maybe seen coming, if any. It's because of the Dominion's track record. Oh man, Phoenix with the double kill. Well, one was Misha, the other one was Gul'dan though. So that was nice. Rexar, Gazlo, and Rhaegar all top lane right now. Doing a whole lot of nothing at the moment. Rhaegar pulled into the base by Artanis, and Tassadar is there to help out. Tassadar wall coming out too. What a kill. Rhaegar, Rexar just gets Misha back in time for Alarak, and he's gonna fall. Tries to ult Misha, but doesn't do much. Tassadar's like, you fool. Boom. Phoenix is in trouble now. Gonna teleport out of there and then run back in again and die. Not smart. And that was probably the end of Protoss there. Had a slight chance. The temple's coming up again if they could somehow get both of the temples, but I don't think they have a chance now to do that. Not really the one you want to throw, but whatever. He just wanted to hit somebody with it. Horde easily getting this mid one. Rexar Misha for the Horde getting the top by themselves. Brawl, Rhaegar, they're kind of just switching off who does this. Gul'dan is up here to help if need be, or she probably should go help. Misha is, yes, dead. Rhaegar is here now. I think that's who I meant, not Gul'dan. They're all kind of roaming around right now. Gul'dan and Rexar are on the bottom one, or mid one. Rhaegar and Thrall on the top, and they just hold them, then should be game. Rhaegar stays on point. Thrall as well now. They're going to eliminate Tassadar. Probius, it's like, well, I guess we lose then. And they do lose. Now remaining at 2 wins, just as the bad animals now currently do. Gazlo with basically everything, I guess, should probably get the MVP. Only thing he doesn't have is the most eliminations, but that's okay. He did everything else. Not a ton of hero damage in that one. Way more on this side. They did have the kills too. Oh wait, I mean, they didn't have the kills. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Gazlo. MVP. Nice, we're halfway through already. How long has it been? An hour? Whoa. Flying through it, man. Still gonna end up like a 2.5 hour stream though, I'm sure. Horde. Favorite ends up winning it. Villains versus Zerg. I mean, again, sort of kind of close. Zerg's been a bit weird. They're 7-3. Just a bit weird. They have the loss to the Dominion, who's weird. So there's that. The villains are super weird though. At 4-6, beating somebody interesting recently though. Wait, who won this one? Night Elves. That's right. Finally given a defeat to the demons. The villains just had an interesting win somewhere. Maybe it was just against the Alliance though. It was an important one. Wow. Not long ago, huh? No, not even. Where did the villains finish? It is somewhere here, I know. There it is. Day 9. When they beat the Alliance. That was a good one. So you never know. You never know. They could beat the Zerg. Anyway, what do we do? Horde. 9-2 now. And Protoss 2-9. Horde happy to stay where they are. They won't pass the demons up because they didn't beat the demons. I'm sure they played at some point. Let's see if they did. They would have only played during the interconference. They would have played at some point. They did here somewhere, so they lost there. Day 4. All the top teams then have lost to the demons except the Night Elves. These are the ones I think I was considering the top teams. Maybe not Dominion. I don't know if they've fought yet. Could check that too though. Demons and Dominion would be, they would have fought. They would be inter-division. There they are, Demons losing to the Dominion there. I mean, Dominion losing to the Demons there. They won't play them again until one of the last 3 games, though. Anywho, Game 4. I don't quite need coffee yet, so maybe I'll just be able to make it through. Got Villains and Zerg. Villains we got. Sorry I didn't show you this time. Arctis. Stitches. Ragnaros. Nubarak. Kel'Thuzad. Against Kerrigan, Abathur, Zagara, Dahaka, and Stukov. Alright. Could bring, so villains 4 and 6, Zerg 7 and 3. Could bring the villains 2 games behind the Zerg if they win. It would not be doing terrible. The villains do need this win if they want to try to keep with the Alliance, who's 5 and 5 right now. 1 game back on the Alliance, and that's the that's kind of the competition right now for the 3rd seed of the playoffs in that conference. It's between the villains and the Alliance. As the non-Warcraft conference, the fight for that spot currently is between the humans and the Dominion. Unfortunately, for them, who just lost, and the humans won. They were actually tied up for that. I think for the first time in a while at 6 and 4 coming into today. So, yeah, unfortunately for the Dominion, they're going to go 1 game back on the humans again. Humans 6 and 4, not really much chance. They had a really good chance at most of the time for the season of catching the demons and winning the division, perhaps. But now I think 3 games back at this point with 2 losses to the demons, and it's not looking great for them. Nice Nubarak skin there. Oh, that's one of the newer Zagara ones. Tell by the weird bubbly thing. Got Arthas killing Kerrigan, and then minions killing Ragnaros. Arthas gets the first blood, though, for the villains. There's a little bit of chain action, not anything happening. Stitches will bring in some more chain action. Also, not much of anything. Another beautiful Christmas skin, but we can't give him the win for that. I like the color of Ragnaros. I like Rag's alternate colors. Pretty snazzy, but just a normal looking skin. Kerrigan. Oh my goodness, Zagara and Kerrigan. Cleaning things up along with Abathur symbiote. Kel'Thuzad goes down. That was nice. Decent, very decent Arthas skin there. Matches Stukov, even though they're on a separate team, different teams, and now fighting each other. Who's Stukov in trouble? It's these 2 big tank boys, and wow, they just, okay, what? I cannot believe they just let him live. Kel'Thuzad skin is always really cool. I mean, those types. I don't know what this Kerrigan is. It doesn't look like anything crazy. A new Brax cool. Abathur doesn't seem like he has anything on based on his symbiote. Doesn't look like it. Dahaka is also very normal. Zagara's is cool, but it's not like, doesn't really stand out, does it? Maybe it stands out more compared to her other ones, I don't know. Temple's active. Looks like the Zerg did 2 double. They both just chained right there, and they both missed. It looked like they had the exact end of their range was the same point. But the Zerg gonna at least get mid. Zagara backs off of the top one, which she should just get by herself because she's Zagara. And kind of, I think, between Anubarak, Kel'Thuzad, and probably Arthas here. Stukov looks really cool, but he might just be blue. He might just be a blue Stukov. Zagara kills Kel'Thuzad. And then I think came down here, or maybe that was when she just showed up. Ooh, Kerrigan takes out Ragnaros. It's 2. Arthas struggling. Dahaka taking top. Stitches wants to go in, probably should go in. I'm gonna give it to, I really like the Anubarak skin, the Mecha Nuba. Nobody able to quite secure this one. Now it actually goes to the villains, who will finish it off. Also had Zagara killing Kel'Thuzad again. Bottom lane. That's pretty big. Zagara can get a nice push going here if she just stays. And uses abilities, yes. And doesn't die to Arthas. Stukov pushing up top for Zerg. Abathur's up there in the lane. Abathur's symbiote down in mid. Stitches tapping in mid. What else was just down here? I thought Rag and Kel'Thuzad not dealing with Stukov on top. He drops pretty low, but now Abathur's symbiote on him, and Rag is at half health. Kel'Thuzad roams down with Arthas to deal with a 2v2 here. Dahaka and Kerrigan. Kel'Thuzad drops super low in that Abathur spike. I think Abathur might be doing some damage things. Oh, a bunch of toxic nest talent upgrades. His toxic nests. You got Zagara's nests. Zerg things. A lot of Zerglings popping out everywhere. Could you imagine if we had a team of just the things that spawn other things? Zagara, Abathur, Anubarak, Asmodin. Sure, we could get another one in there. You use Gazlo or Probius, but there's probably someone even better that spawns minions. Kel'Thuzad and Kerrigan fighting, but Dahaka's rush stalking down. Kel'Thuzad's like, I got you. Stitches is here now too. Zagara alting, or bringing it. I guess that's not her alt. That's just is it an alt? I don't know. The monster thing. No, it is not the alt. Yeah, she got the Nidus network. That's a trait, I think, maybe. The monster guy. That's not Abathur's, is it? No, because he has that one. Ultimate evolution, so it'll be cloning his allies, Doc and Kerrigan, most likely. Ooh. Arthas, speaking of Kerrigan, eliminating her top lane in a 1v1. The villains are actually going to take this pretty handily at the moment. Dahaka's going to try to come down here. Ragnaros falls just barely. Anubarak, or Zagara, with Abathur on her head, though. Dahaka and Stukov now take control. Stitches just barely misses the hook. Anubarak's got to get out of there or he's going to die. Kel'Thuzad and Stitches now taking care of things. Dahaka and Stukov. Stukov heals and might just be able to keep Dahaka and he on this Abathur symbiote now. Zerg control it. Nope, they run away. Stitches able to take it. Oh, he runs off. Kerrigan's here. Kerrigan and Stitches. Kerrigan has it for a moment. Keeps it for a couple more moments. Stitches and Arthas down. Nice pull on Stukov. I don't know if he actually meant to do that or not. I'm not sure. It was nice. Stukov somehow gets out. Kerrigan, will she get out? I don't know. Arthas ulting, all his little minion guys running around. There's another guy with minions, Arthas. Arthas dancing around, but he's not actually on the thing, so not much help. Zerg finishing it off. And let's see if they can pick up any more kills here. Probably not with Ragnarok, a lot of full health. Oh my goodness, Ragnarok just takes a decent bit of damage. Does some decent bit of damage to Stukov and Zag with that flaming ball of fire. Nubrak, the Hawk, a tank fight top lane, but Abathur is joined with Symbiote. And I guess the way that he's built though, with the Symbiote and the monstrosity and all that stuff isn't really the problem, it's these. That's what the toxic nests are, right? Oh, now you got Neil there. Yeah, those have to be his nests. I know Zagara has some too, though. Bruisers for both teams at the same time. Interesting. Pushing into the unpushed mid. That'll meet right at the middle. Unpushed top, that is. That'll meet at the middle of the lane. Nearly the middle of the lane, I guess. Isn't nice. Is in favor of the villains. Just barely. Temple's at top, Temple at bottom. Siege camps out for both teams. They already had their siege out, so it's not there now. Fight at the bottom, Temple, 10 seconds before it comes up. Dahaka and Dahaka. Nubrak and Rag. Real Dahaka cooned up by Nubrak. Ragnaros fending off Shadow Haka. Real Dahaka able to easily get this temple now. Nubrak wants to come back in for another tank fight here. He will do so. And it won't quite channel. Arthas is here now, and he will happily, I think, just jump on that as Stitches and Kel'Thuzad successfully fend off Stukov and Kerrigan. Oh, wow, nice Kel'Thuzad. Oh, look at it. No, not quite the damage, but and then they run off. They just won that beautiful fight, and then they leave the temple. Nubrak and Arthas doing a great job down here, but they're gonna back off again too. I don't know. I don't know if I would have backed off that. The focus isn't great on the Dahaka, but they were actually doing, I think, oh my goodness, they were doing the damage. That was crazy. They also have the Abathur help now there. Zerg, that is. Abathur Symbiote. Zagara doing fine. Dahaka there. They're probably going to finish that one. Yep. Unfortunately, the villains who could have been getting this are not getting it. Stukov will start taking this for the Zerg, however. Ragnarok's going to now fight him. He should have just been on there the whole time. And Zagara here now. Ragnarok's probably be in some trouble. Barely survives. Arthas here now. The Zerg finishes the channel though, and Arthas probably just back off. Too late. Coming up too late. Supposed to get the objective while it's still up, not after the fact. Zagara tried to sing her way down. Did he just? Oh, he used that. I didn't know if you could chain to the lightest thing. Would be cool. Probably not though. I don't know. It's kind of a structure now. Kel'Thuzad running through boss, getting away from this flying thing. Oh my goodness. Kerrigan, Arthas, Stukov coming in behind here. Arthas, not gonna worry a whole lot about that. Push is basically the same everywhere. We don't have any outer forts left. frag fire, not doing a ton. Did it knock Abathur out of his thing? Yeah, pretty much the same right now. No walls down in the inner forts, but no outer forts left. 17 to 17, bit of an XP advantage to the Zerg. Really nice push until Arthas died there. Villains and top. It's really the only lane super pushed. Bottom is kind of pushed for the Zerg though. Dahaka maybe gonna help it? No. There's no siege down here for the Zerg. Kel'Thuzad will clear for the villains. Kerrigan might push in mid a little bit for the Zerg. Its top remains pushed a bit for the villains. And Rag in trouble. Stukov, Zagar, and Abathur Symbiote fighting this for the Zerg against Stitches and Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad just showing up now after Rag backed out. Stitches backing out now too. I don't know if he has any mana. Kel'Thuzad doing a decent job here. And Nubarak now picking up the fight. Gotta just stand on the thing, man. He should know that there's nobody who can really. He's attacking the minions, but he's not channeling the thing. How stupid is that? Now he stands on it. Stukov and Kerrigan here. Kerrigan put in the cocoon. Arthas able to take out Stukov. Kerrigan against Arthas. Dahaka brush stalking down. Ragnaros is going to see that happening. Kerrigan Shadow coming in. That's scary. Immediately mounting and running away into lane. Ragnaros hold on to the objective. Runs away because he doesn't want to deal with the Haka. Like Kel'Thuzad here now, maybe they will bite. Kel'Thuzad another chain that doesn't do a whole lot. Halts and roots to Haka way far away from the fight. Kerrigan falls. Zagar is alive still. But that, rest of that looks like it might go to the villains. And it does indeed go to the villains. A little bit of damage on the inner bottom fort.
Until I choose otherwise.
Other than that, kind of even. The tower left and bottom and mid for the villains. 2 full walls left for the Zerg, but bottom completely exposed. Pretty similar to what we had last match, right? The match before that, probably. Zagar, nice damage to Ragnaros. He can't stay. Got teammates here. Arthas and Kel'Thuzad finding Dahaka. Kel'Thuzad gets a pull, but it's just annoying. Nothing more. Kel'Thuzad, Arthas is backed away. Kel'Thuzad now fighting Zagara, one-on-one. Zagara, some nice damage there. Very nice damage. Stitches comes in now, Stoop out here. Frag fire going down the mid lane. Kel'Thuzad can't stay any longer. Stitches misses the point blank range hook. Abathur coming in for some support heals. He does have this. This is just this Soma transference. But it does, I think, give heals to whoever he's on. Kerrigan and now Shadow Kerrigan fighting Ragnaros and Arthas. Rag barely escapes, but now Kel'Thuzad here too. Shadow Kerrigan in trouble. Real Kerrigan was in trouble. She's backed off. Now has a giant shield. Now the shield's gone. Zagara. There's just the one temple being fought for right now, being channeled. And that goes to the villains. Dahaka wrapped up, and the rest of the team figures they can't fight. They are really low health. This could go to the villains, but it could easily be swung. Looks like they're being smart. Their health is coming back as Stukov and Abathur help out. Stukov's still alive. Everyone's still alive. A new rack now low for the villains. Stitches pulls Stukov in though. Says, "You're mine." Doesn't matter. Actually give a little bit of channel to the Zerg because of that. Oh my goodness, Kel'Thuzad just blows up Stukov. Where did he even end up? I don't know. Smithereens. Ragnaros now getting the top one by himself. And that's 2 temples now being channeled for the villains. They are looking like they may beat the Zerg right here. Not literally right here, but quite soon. A lot left on this one. Oh boy. We have Rag and the new Rag fighting Kerrigan Dahaka successfully again. Dealing with the Zagara or whatever this guy comes from. And they finish that. Wow. Ragnaros gets Kerrigan with that fireball. Wow. And Arthas pretty much pushed into the bottom, into the core. Both of these forts with a sliver of health left. Stitches Kel'Thuzad pushing in the mid. That's going to take down that fort. No problem. Arthas there getting zapped. He's alright now. Double Dahaka action. Oh, now Shadow's gone. Core in trouble. Zerg going to fall to the villains. 7-4 for the Zerg. Looks like 4-7 for their 5-6. That is for the villains. What a huge win! And staying with the Alliance as well for the 3rd place conference spot. Stukov dead right now. No chance that they're going to survive this. You can tell by the music. That fort will soon fall. Stitches and Ragnaros. There goes Rag into siege form. Nice big stun there on all 3 of these guys. The Zerg still got 25 seconds for Stukov. Core only took 10% health and damage. Shield coming back up. Top fort finally gone. Temple's active in 10 seconds. There's no way for the Zerg to even try to contest that. Dahaka wants to, though. Not going to happen. Rush talks over. Arthas versus Dahaka. Let's see. I think the other temple's enough. So, yeah. There's no way they're surviving. Good game of villains. We have another slight upset, I would say, here. Definitely an upset. Not an immense one. Like the good animals against the humans or Protoss versus the Horde, but still a good upset. They didn't get it yet, but they are going to get it. There we go. Oh. Abathur takes out a new Brack at the very end. Right. Good job, villains. Rag doing some work. Kel'Thuzad definitely doing some work. They're the ones with the most deaths, of course. That's what I don't like. These guys. Hard to say. I think we're going to give it to... it's really hard to say between Kel'Thuzad and Ragnaros. Also didn't give a skin win out to anybody. I'm going to give it to... oh yeah, I did. Did I? A new Brack. Yeah. Go to Ragnaros, the XP. Alright, still don't need coffee, so yeah, I think we're gonna make it through with the entire stream with just one cup. Crazy. Sir. Loses. Villains win. Yeah, obviously not going to win the division, but certainly can catch the Alliance and make the playoffs. Zerg, however, just opened the door wide open still to the Dominion, who is not that great. They are really back and forth. This is probably the worst, I guess, division, kind of, or at least the closest together in record. I guess that doesn't mean they're the worst, but they're the closest in record. Pretty sure. Humans, though, kind of staying up there. If the demons can get another loss, that would certainly help. We got Overwatch versus Night Elves now. There we have them. Overwatch, one of the lowest teams that has kind of been making a bit of a comeback here. Tough division though, so yeah, not the best chances to make the playoffs. Just being in the same division as the demons and heroes and humans of Diablo. Feel like you're going to pick up a lot of losses. Plus, then humans are always usually going to be at least the way it looks. If it would continue to always be the same way, humans would be the ones looking at the third place spot, the last spot for the playoffs every time. If not, the Dominion / Zerg, whoever doesn't win that division, because it seems like they might end up being close. Who knows? They both have a win on each other right now. They'll play each other one more time soon. Tron second. Illidan, Sylvanas, and Maiev. Here we go. Match number 5 of day 11. 2 more to go today. 2 more to go. I'm actually maybe going to do a 2-hour stream this time, Tang. It's good because I didn't get my weekly garden vlog out yesterday because my phone was really having some trouble uploading the video to my Google Drive. So my Google Drive finally happened late last night, so I'm getting there. Some cool skins for the Overwatch team coming out here already. Let's do some clicking. Zarya, pretty decent. That's not who. What is happening? That's not who I want. Mai, not bad. Genji's pretty cool. I like the colors on Ana, but that isn't a strike skin, so she can't win. Oh, there we go. Tracers is cool colors, but I wouldn't say that's something amazing. Zarya maybe winning. I don't know. I guess Mize is pretty cool. What is that? I guess it's a bear or something. I guess it's a bear. Furion, Tyrande, Illidan. Oh, I have kills Ana. Cool Illidan skin. Zarya takes out Malfurion. It was mid, I believe. Or roaming around, perhaps. Is this a... That's not a Christmas skin, is it? Oh, that's a cool Maiev skin, though. Maiev wins. Sometimes some heroes just have a bunch of cool skins, and it's hard to beat them. What can I say? There we go, finally. Overwatch coming out with a early siege camp this time. Things slowing down now, 1-for-1 in kills. First blood went to Maiev, I believe. Right? No, actually, it went to Zarya. That's right. Zarya taking out. No. Yeah, Zarya taking out Malfurion. Well, Maiev did have Ana. It was Maiev first, and then Zarya killed Illidan. That's right. In the jungle. 4-4, only 2 kills so far. Illidan and Zarya fighting here. Siege camp pushing really nicely down here. That wave's gonna maybe take them out though. Tracer really low. Decent push happening. Wow, Sylvanas is just wrecking this top lane. Genji takes out Maiev. Nice fight so far for the Overwatch. 1-for-1 though now as Illidan eliminates Zarya. Everybody's still in this fight. Ana's low, Genji is low. Temple goes to the Night Elves. Genji healed up a bit. Mai and Tracer still in there fighting. It's 4v4 currently still. Maiev is going to survive Ana with a couple heals. Sylvanas chased but didn't chase far enough. It does look Christmassy, Sylvanas' skin, but I like that one. But can't pass up Maiev's awesomeness. The big fight continuing. Maiev was channeling this top one herself for a bit. Now the whole Night Elf squad back in here. Tron drops low. Genji gets it. As Overwatch going to finish the channel on this one. The last perhaps last third plus the end shots. Maiev running through this Overwatch team and dying. That's unfortunate. Genji was low health though, so he had to back off the top temple. Sylvanas and Malfurion now want to channel that, and Mai comes in. She does not want that to happen. Zarya here to help out. Mai and Zarya together should be fine. Ana's here now. 2 Tracer shows up. This is the whole... Oh! Tracer takes out Sylvanas almost immediately there. Illidan. Whoa! Illidan's eliminated by Tracer there. And yeah, Overwatch gonna take the rest of this temple too, I believe. Malfurion and Charon coming up, double heals, but Ana and Zarya and Tracer here probably not going to be deterred by them. Good damage coming out on Malfurion despite the heals. And he goes down. Maiev comes in, but I think they had just lost that fight when she decided to engage. It's a 3v3 now though. Sylvanas is back. Maiev and Charon super low. Zarya and Mai doing some great damage. Ana as well. Ana gets the kill on Charon. Healer taking down the healer. And the last shot's out. Overwatch with an advantage. Only problem for them is that Sylvanas pushed this lane so hard. It is pretty even right now, luckily. This lane's also even, but they have the push going. And they are winning in the bottom lane. Open fort. Sylvanas easily going to clear the mid fort, but it's going to take about half health and damage. Top is pushed basically evenly at the moment, but big minion wave for Overwatch there. Siege coming out bottom for Overwatch, where they have probably their biggest advantage. Not quite an open fort, missed that tower there, but it's almost fallen. Genji jumps out of there before he gets too dangerously low. Zarya now fighting Tyrande and Malfurion and Maiev. Genji comes back in, might fend off some of this damage. No, they really want Zarya. Somehow they don't get her though. They wanted her, but they didn't want her. They ended up running through here for some reason. And Zarya lived. Now she has a ton of health. How'd that happen? Oh, Tracer her Ana may have ulted her. They do have 10s now. Mai is very low in top, so Sylvanas is probably going to be able to push that one right back out. 25 seconds for the next temple, just one coming up. Ana takes out Malfurion in bottom. Right where that temple's coming. Gotta fight 13 seconds for temple, gotta fight on top of it. Maiev and Tyrande trying to 2v3 Zarya, Tracer, and Ana, and not gonna happen. Ana's in a bad spot now. Genji able to come help, perhaps. Dodges the stun. Zarya and Tracer channeling already this temple. Zarya and Tracer are almost taking out Illidan. Now Tyrande is gonna fall. Illidan goes back in, that's not a good idea. And he's gonna go down too. Ana's still there. Focusing people with heals. Snipe with health. Sylvanas gonna come try and stop Zarya here, but that's not gonna go too well on a 3v1. Again, no one can 3v1 in this match. Nobody on either side, I would say, can 3v1 in this match. 1v3, I should say. And that's gonna be a full temple, looks like, for Overwatch there. Big advantage now for them. That tower is going to get blasted down, and that tower takes that fort, I should say, takes a few shots, and again, still pretty even in the top. Big advantage though in mid, big advantage though in bottom, even bigger advantage in bottom. And Overwatch is in command of this match right now. Could see upset number 3. This one, half of the match is upset, and we're not even done yet. But this continues. Tyrande goes down on top of the objective, which is just this siege camp that Overwatch stole from them. What a move. Malfurion halting. Sylvanas taps anyway. And the boss, oh my goodness, the boss is coming out for Overwatch. This is huge. They could throw this. I don't think, nope, they're not going to get there in time. 5-man boss for Overwatch. Boom. They are trying to end this thing now. Illidan, however, pushing the top. Someone has to get up there now. They're going to push in this mid too. It looks like if Maiev and Sylvanas both stay there, Tracer's going to remain in mid. Illidan's gonna now roam down there, maybe. Sylvanas is gonna come forward. Nope. They're all coming down to the siege camp, maybe. They are all coming down to try to defend off, to challenge the siege camp. And Ana takes out Malfurion. Genji dies to something. Hard to tell whenever it comes up as a minion kill. Temple coming up. Mid and bottom. 10 seconds. 3v4 here in favor of the Night Elves, but they can't fight Overwatch right now. Mai's gonna take the bottom by herself. Sylvanas wants to try come and stop her, but thinks otherwise. Mai, stay on the objective, please. Zarya taking the mid one by herself. They have Overwatch is 3 people roaming around right now. Not too smart. I mean, it's easy to pick some people off then in that case, but Zarya, Genji's around here. If Zarya needs help. Nope, he's a little too far away now. Ana's pretty close by though. Genji's actually gonna now come take over for Zarya if she needs to back. Mai fighting Tyrande and Malfurion down for the bottom one currently. And doing so successfully. Ana shows up. She jumps off of the temple for now. Genji is his quarter left on the mid one, and he is going to successfully finished. No, two blops left. Oh, two blops left, and he just gives it up to the Night Elves. That's okay. Couple shots though going on the fort that actually almost takes down the fort. They are going to get two inner forts, however, Overwatch that is. Only one left up top with a gate, but they have the advantage in all lanes, of course, now. Even if this fort goes down. And it's looking like an Overwatch win, but I don't know if it's quite over just yet. These have been some quick matches. It's got tough. I said they might be long ones. That's why the stream's so fast. These are some pretty fast matches. None, probably like 15 minutes the most. I haven't really been watching that. Genji, double kill. Mai picks one up too. Genji triple kill. 4 heroes down. Illidan's the only one alive right now. There's no way they win this. Zarya's trying to fight Illidan right now. Lanes are not being pushed very quickly, luckily for the Night Elves. Genji is going to try to get this bruiser camp by himself. Zarya successfully fighting Illidan right now. And that was a horrible ult. I don't know what he was thinking there. Zarya, I don't know what she was thinking because a Q would have killed him. Stops Tracer to try to save her. That was not a good fight by Overwatch, but I don't really think it matters as long as they just don't all die right now and give up temples completely. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's a game with, certainly with both of the temples. I don't know if one would be quite enough, but I think they're going to be able to get most of both of these. However, Night Elves are trying to contest this, I think. This is dangerous up here for the Night Elves. 3v2, 2 healers. Ana, that's dangerous for her down there against Maya. She's got to be careful. She can't really 1v1. Healer can't really 1v1 at DPS. It's kind of tough. It can happen. Kind of tough. Depends on who it is, I suppose. Maya will burst you down pretty fast, though. She's hurt. However, she cannot take this temple. But yeah, Overwatch not defending very well on these objectives currently. And actually giving the Night Elves just the slightest chance to come back. Genji fighting Maiev down here for this one. Just well enough to push her off, but not enough to stay on for the temple. Looks like Zarya and Ana, though, are going to be able to push Illidan off the top one. Malfurion's back here now, making it 2v2. But still, Ana and Zarya are on it. And to now finish that one, Tracer now left alone down at the bottom one, and that is going to be game. No one's going to be able to make it to her in time. And she'll just finish that off. No, not quite. It should be close. Or Maiev does reach it in time, not quite, but it wasn't enough. Close.
And so the light fades from
Not a whole lot the Night Elves can do at this point. But sit back and wait for the end. Not much more the Overwatch squad needs to do at this point, but sit back and wait for the end. Grab all the camps. Just get all the camps at this point. 20 to 17 you could fight since it's 20 to 17. Just blast them all and then win. Just jump in this fight. Help out your Zarya before that happens. Ana a bit slow on those snipe heals. Somebody was listening. Genji got this bottom siege for them, I should say. Tracer taking out Malfurion in a 1v1 easily. Illidan also died. I missed that one. So it is a 4v3 on the map in favor of Overwatch. Which means, yeah, again, oh geez, Tracer and Sylvanas, that duel was crazy. They both had a healer with them too, which is what made it so crazy. Maiev saving herself from Mai, I guess. Nice. Nice heals for Mai there. He's going to continue to push in bottom. Tracer and Ana pushing in mid. Genji pushed in top to the base now. Ana took out Sylvanas long range, healing Genji up a couple times there. Genji could stay. Doesn't have any help now. Malfurion and Illidan ran off though. Temple coming up. This is going to be the end because they can't do both, defend the temple and their core at the same time. And Overwatch wins. Good fight. Again, a pretty commanding one, but this time in favor of the underdogs. And I have just enough coffee for one more match. Good fighting on the side of Overwatch this time. Let's see. I had the XP. Tracer had. I gotta give it to Tracer, I think. Ana did really well that time though. Zarya did amazing as usual. Genji did quite well that time, which isn't always the case. Mai usually does well. Did so again. I'm gonna give it to Tracer. She doesn't always do well, I guess, either, but she definitely did that time. Final match. We'll get to that. Overwatch, congratulations. What a win over the team that just beat the undefeated team, which is the top team in the Overwatch's division. The Night Elves just beat the Demons. Overwatch just beat the Night Elves. Very interesting. Overwatch will have one more match against the Demons, and maybe Demons won't just think of them as a pushover at that point. Who knows? Oops. They didn't lose yet. Alright. Good. Do this one too. Overwatch. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? A team that was 0-3 to start, now 5-6. They're doing it. Now Night Elves dropping to 8-3. Wow. One team with 9. 8-7-7-6. Alright, well, we'll just do the last match before we mess with any of that. Demons versus Alliance. One more upset, perhaps? Who knows? Demons haven't played well the last 3 matches, even though they only lost their very last one. You never know. Demons first, that is Diablo. Asmodon. The Butcher. The Yorick. And Malthael. The Alliance, Falstad. Luther. Muradin. Jaina. And Kel'Thas. Alright, last match, here we go. Demons versus Alliance. say after today and tomorrow, these last 6 matches are really going to be where things heat up. I really like that butcher skin. It's going to be tough to beat that skin. There are some other really good ones though. Evil Jaina. Nah. Evil isn't good. I know it's mind blowing, but evil isn't actually good. You say that it's all relative, then don't talk about anything being good, because that's a statement you can't make as someone who believes everything's relative. Butcher definitely wins the skin though. Also, if you think all things are relative, you can't complain about anything that ever happens to you because it's just somebody else's preference, and you can't tell them what's right or wrong because it's just all relative. Just so you know, no one can ever hurt you. No one can ever hurt you. They can hurt your feelings, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your feelings aren't any different, any better than that person's. Like that person wanted to do that, then you don't actually have any philosophical basis for telling them they're wrong. You can just tell them that you don't like it, and then they can say, I don't really give a damn. Because, and then you can say, well, that's not right, but you can't really talk about rights because there's no right and wrong, because there's no good or bad. So give up all that stuff when you're a relativist. So, Butcher getting the first blood on Falstad and then escaping with his life intact. Already half a level of XP up for the demons. Siege camp coming out for them already. Jaina and Uther chasing Diablo around. Muradin, low health in this top lane. He's gonna back off. Nope, killed himself up. Ian Kael'thas not pushing the top back out after Asmodin. Oh, Malthael falls to the tower somewhere. Down here, just saw his candy cane sights go away. Jaina and Bush are really low. Muradin and Jaina not quite able to finish that. 1 for 1 in kills. Alliance took the XP advantage for a moment. Basically the same, basically hanging out right around each other. Kael'thas tons of damage taken from Asmodin, but dishes out a little bit in return. You'll have to back off though. Jaina better make sure she doesn't draw anyone to him while he's backing. She's gonna go up to the top. Oh, most of the demons are at the mid one by themselves. Siege camp now out. Probably just in time. The Alliance for them to make their way up to one of these temples, the mid temple. Now Kael'thas, Jaina should go help him. Wow, the Alliance a little confused here what they should be doing. They had the numbers to go in if Muradin comes up here. He has to make a decision where he wants to go though. Now we have Muradin and Uther and Kael'thas up here fighting the top one. Asmodin dropping dangerously low. Butcher's at half health. Everybody backs off the top. Demons continuing to channel the mid temple. Jaina almost dying, but Uther comes in with a heal at the last moment. Uther, Falstad in there, Muradin now. It's 3 for the demons. 4 was, but Diablo just fell. And then everybody else ran. Butcher's in there by himself with 3 Alliance members who are capturing the end of the temple. That'll go to them. This first one in mid. Butcher is going to fall. Nice damage there from Kael'thas. Uther actually finishing it. Falstad flies in at the very last moment. Jaina wants to go channel the top one now, but she's alone. Malthael and Asmodin here. She's got to really be careful. Uther for some heals. Kael'thas totally misses that AoE. Malthael trying to fight Uther. Easy fight unless there's a Kael'thas there. Actually, Malthael doing tons of damage to both of them. That's not good for the Alliance squad. Both of them survived though, barely. Muradin now in. He's gonna barely survive himself. Malthael dashed to him as he jumped out, so pulled Malthael really far. But Muradin, okay, Jaina's gonna be the first one to actually be eliminated here. Uther goes in by himself, doesn't heal Jaina, then he probably died. No, it doesn't look like he dies. I think he's gonna be okay, yeah. Leoric now the only one here for, oh, they did finish it off though, somehow. Leoric able to get the very end of that. Falstad and Murd now low health against Leoric and Diablo. And nothing doing there. Diablo will continue to chase. Falstad's pushed out of the tower range, and he's now going to continue to fight Diablo because they're both kind of the same amount of health at this moment. Leoric and Muradin are running through the jungle, not seeing each other. Falstad flies down to mid with Jaina. Diablo continues to push top where that fort is wide open and almost down. The demons definitely have the advantage after those temples. Not a whole lot done on the side of the alliance through the temples or any other means. But XP wise, just hit 9 themselves. They're matched right up. Actually, now they're ahead because of that bruiser camp, but bruiser camp also coming out for the demons about the same time here. So XP is going to be the same, pretty much still. Alliance keep the advantage, barely. Gonna fend off this top push, save that fort for now. Muradin finds Malthael and Asmodin. He has help from Uther and Jaina now. And not a very good fight again, not a very good 3v2 for them. Muradin's left, Uther's by himself. Wow, what was that? Oh, that was Falstad ult coming in. Ult's just happening as that fight started, or ended, I suppose. 14 for the temple. Jaina and Muradin down here against the Butcher. If Jaina actually uses abilities, this shouldn't take very long. I don't know what she's doing. She's not using, and then completely misses her ult. Oh my goodness. She should be able to, there it is. Okay, Butcher actually stayed inside the blizzard and killed himself almost. Malthael now doing tons of damage to Jaina, who's by herself. Muradin left her. Now he's back in with his ult, and he has a ton of health. Uther's here to help him out. Malthael probably not going to be able to survive with the ult happening. Maybe he will, and does tons of damage to Uther as well. Asmodin now here to help him. Uther's gonna, oh my goodness, almost fall. He's alright though. He's a healer. Kael'thas here now to actually do some damage, but he doesn't have any teammates, so he's gonna probably be in some trouble. Uther heals him up. Malthael has to run, but this temple has been in control of the demons this entire time. Falstad and Uther here now. Asmodin low. Diablo smashes Falstad into that thing and stuns him. Falstad not quite able to finish Asmodin with that ult, but he's super low. He's going to back off completely. Jaina kills Malthael in mid. Uther and Falstad going to get the Diablo maybe. No, not quite, but he's going to have to back now, and Butcher's in the 2v1. Uther continues to heal Falstad up and himself, but they just give up, and they let... Nope, Muradin and Uther now here, and they'll finish up the temple at least maybe for the Alliance. They will. And they will actually almost get that fort. They will take not quite the advantage, but it's basically the same. They have it, almost have the mid wall down. They're doing a little better here. They lost the top fort. Malthael killed Falstad just now in mid. That's a little unfortunate, but could have been a worse time. Could have been a worse timing. Siege camp, nice timing there by the demons. Roaming right down, snagging it real quick. Nothing else happening. It's gonna now push. Should push that fort down, no problem. Diablo and Malthael fighting Muradin and Uther, who just took down the rest of the wall in mid. Uther taking tons of damage, stuns up Diablo, luckily, for a second. Looks like he'll maybe get away. Malthael wants to chase it. Malthael's going to continue to chase it. He stops now as he gets into the Alliance jungle. Leoric Oh my goodness, Leorc barely escaping with the Shadow Walk there. If Uther just stayed and realized what was happening, he might have even stunned him, maybe even killed him there. Malthael Diablo continuing now to push in the top that is down for the demons. Bottom is now down for the demons because of this siege. And it's now trying to be answered by Falstad, but he's taking tons of damage from the Butcher. Jaina's here now. Elfin puts down some good damage herself. Now needs to take the siege camp out because it's doing some good work. Butcher dies. There he goes. In the tower range probably. Diablo backs off with no help. Asmodin running up here to try to help Leorc, who's in a 1v1 with Uther at the only temple that's, oh, there's also bottom temple Kael'thas here with full health now against Leorc. That might do a little better for them. Looks like the demons are going to be taking this one as they slowly pull ahead here. XP is still relatively close, but because of these objectives, the push is completely in favor of the demons and has been this whole time. The tankiness probably is allowing them to do these split team fights quite well. The Alliance's inability to be on point also helps. Kael'thas, yeah. Leorc kills Kael'thas. I thought Asmo got the dunk, but no. Leorc finishes him off. Uther's still here trying to do something, but not working. No one's even coming down here for this bottom one for the Alliance. Falstad looks like he might be going down there now, but Uther is still up here by himself and he's dead. Jaina comes up, but too late. Murden now, and Jaina running down, I guess, to the bottom one, but it's going to be done well before they get there. They need to think of something to do other than running between objectives that they're not going to be able to make it to, because they just waste a lot of time doing nothing. Yeah, like clearing this out or something, getting some camps because you have already lost everything else. Just going for a crazy boss because you need something to swing in your favor. Yeah, they've lost it. Alliance kept it relatively close, but they needed more. They needed some of the temples. They did not do well on temples at all. Really, the only thing that kept them out of this match at this point, keeps them out at this point. Damage also coming out now for the demons. 16 pounds. Asmodin takes out Uther. Falstad decent ult there. Maybe get a double kill. No, they don't do any damage. This Falstad is not focusing the heroes for some reason. Jaina able to come out here and kill Asmodin though. Maybe even getting grab Malthael. Oh, she does. Double kill for Jaina. See, somebody's doing something on this team. But it's not going to be enough. Too little, too late. This is definitely going to the demons. The Alliance needs to get like the whole thing. If the Alliance gets this whole thing, they have a very, very slight chance. Not a great fight here from them. Even if it's a 3v2, now it's a 3v3 and it's not going to go in their favor. Kael'thas falls. Just became a 4v3 though for the Alliance. Blasted Diablo down. It's a 4v1 as Butcher chases. Now it's a 2v2 on point. Murden, Uther, Butcher, and Leorc. Currently looking in favor of the Alliance. And now Asmodin back in. Jaina's here now too though. Diablo comes back because he had the quick death timer this time. And the Alliance completely backs off. That's going to be game. Well, not quite because that fort's still up. But I mean, how many times does a team come back from a completely open core when they have no forts down themselves? And bots, never probably. Diablo kills Jaina. Good focus. Just take out one of those high damage heroes and easy victory. Couple blasts on the core. No minion waves quite there yet, so shield will come back. Butcher kills Falstad. Butcher going for Murden now. Nope, backs off with Uther there. He's frightening though now. 20s coming out for have come out for the demons. 3v1 Butcher. You can take that. 2v1 now. Not healing up because he's too busy running. The Orc and Diablo trying to end it now. Meriden and Uther defending Uther very low. He's fine. But it's over. Cat lost Jaina, trying to push some things out. Not going to happen. Malthael coming in bottom here with some siege. Oof. The Orc gets wrecked by the core. Stunned up in there and destroyed. Tornadoes flying around. Malthael taking a bunch of damage. He might fall. Not smart. Still got Diablo, Asmo, and Butcher though. And the core lost shield down to 35. Taking tons of damage from siege. Tons of damage from tons of siege. And that will be game even with these 4 alliance members trying to clear it. Demons win it pretty handily. So that'll do it for day 11. A much more interesting game day than I would have imagined based on the matchups. But of course, since they were all kind of gappy matchups, the high-ranked teams playing lower-ranked teams gives a lot of chances for upsets, and we did see 3 of them. Not quite a 4th here. Asmodin probably, because the Butcher got a lot of deaths there. I'd go with Asmodin, I think. Good damage or deaths. Good damage from Leoric. Almost think about giving it to Leoric, but his only death was at the end, I guess. But gonna give it to Asmodin in our final match there. Alright, day 11 in the books. And would you look at that? Lions and villains tied up again. 5 and 6 for that 3rd seed spot. Demons just continuing to dominate. Oh, that's not right. Alright, good animals. Very bottom still. Still got the bad animals there, but they got 2 wins now. Protoss also with 2 wins. 3rd to last still. The Alliance has dropped down with Overwatch and the villains now. The Alliance, no, the villains beat the Alliance. Overwatch. Has Overwatch played either the Alliance or the villains? They should have played one of them by now. The Alliance and the villains. Okay, so they would have played somebody here. and lost. In that case, there were two of the villains, I guess. No, Overwatch beat the villains. So Overwatch, who is already above the villains, which makes sense. The Alliance has to drop below the villains. I think we talked about this a bit yesterday. So now it is going to be the Alliance. Wow. What a fall from grace, being the runner-ups in the final in that inaugural tournament. 4th to last place right now. And the villains. Not to mention that these are the two teams fighting for the 3rd place in that conference. And they're way down here. The other two teams, right there. Warcraft conference, yo. That's where it's at. Now we have Overwatch. Uh, 6 and 5 Dominion. Zerg and Humans tied at 7 and 4 now. They played before, and I think the Zerg won. Maybe. They had to have played again. Most teams had to have played by now. There's only going to be 1 day left. Yeah, actually, there's only one matchup left to happen. I don't think it. I forget what I was looking for. Humans and Zerg. Which again would be, oh wait, Humans and Zerg. Yeah, they are a conference matchup. So maybe in here somewhere, or in here somewhere. Has to be Humans, Zerg. Hey, really, they haven't played. I guess that, okay, yeah, never mind. There's also one other team. There's 2 teams. There's one interconference team that everyone hasn't played against yet, and there's one conference team that everyone hasn't played yet. And that just so happens to be them. So that means the Humans and then the Zerg, because they'll stay in the order they're in right now. But they will fight soon, some point soon. They'll have 2 matches coming up soon. And then we have the order you see there, I suppose, huh? Night Elves, Horde, Demons still. Even though the Night Elves lost, they retain their position because the Zerg and Dominion also did. Or the Zerg did, I guess. Dominion was 2 games back. And then the Horde. And finally, the Demons. So we got 10 and 1, 9 and 2, 8 and 3, 7 4, 7 4, 6 5, 5 6 5 6 5 6, 2 9 2 9, and an 0 and 11. People running away with it, some kind of coming back close together. Everything toward the top sort of spreading out, though. Becoming much clearer. It's been pretty much the same through the whole season. No big changes really, other than whatever fights have been happening for that 3rd spot. The Demons in this 1st seed in this conference. Zerg, even though the Dominion's been very close, Zerg has held the top spot, I believe, the whole time, except right here, yeah. And then fighting for that 3rd seed in the conference, the Humans and the Dominion currently. Humans up 1 match. The Dominion, though, if they get that match, they're tied up with the Zerg. So Dominion can get there potentially 2 different ways. The Humans are just fighting for that 3rd spot. And then in our Warcraft conference, the good old Warcraft conference, the Night Elves and the Horde have actually been a little back and forth, I think, on the top spot in that conference. Horde, Night Elves, Horde, Night Elves, Night Elves, Horde, Night Elves, Horde. Yeah, they've been a little back and forth. But right now the Horde taking the lead in that for the 1st seed. Night Elves would be the second, and that very interesting Alliance versus Villains race for the third seed, even though they both suck and are under 500 right now. But that'll change, perhaps. That'll probably change by the end of the season. We have one more interconference matchup altogether there on day 12. That'll be the end of the interconference, and then day 13, day 14, and day 15 will be the final divisional matchups, along with the final first matchups with the conference play. So everyone will have played each other by well, I guess not by here, but by here. These next days, this will be their last interconference matchup. They'll play the last interconference person, and in one of these days, whenever they do their conference matchup and not their two divisional matchups, they'll get that last conference match in, and then finally for day 16, day 17, and day 18, that will be all the conference matchups all over again. Just conference though. So each day, each team will play one of the other division teams in their respective conference, and that'll be it. It'll be playoff time. That's all that we got left right here. Coming down to the wire, almost 2/3 in, and there's your final standings for day 11. And I will see you tomorrow.